So we're here at Lift 2012 here in Geneva. So you work at Swisscom, right?
Yes.
And where do you work at Swisscom? Is it in Geneva or is it somewhere else?
No, we are stated in Bern, the capital of Switzerland, and I work for strategic and innovation.
So is that the future of Swisscom?
We could say so, part of the future. We want to shape it, form it, and actually we want to integrate the input from our users and together with them create new products and actually for the future.
So you have a system where people submit ideas, and what happens? Is it on the screen there?
Exactly. This is the website. This is the URL. It's labs.swisscom.ch, and one part there is beside that you see. Actually, this is a meeting where you see how we pitch the ideas. So you as a user, you can upload your idea, and then once a week we go through all the new ideas that came in, and then we say, okay, this is an idea for TV, this is an idea for mobile, and then we try, like you see this on January we pitched, and 15 actually ideas became a green light, and we said, okay, we really try to make them happen.
So Swisscom is the biggest telecom in Switzerland.
Yeah.
And very influential in the world.
In the world, maybe not, but yeah, for Switzerland for sure.
Is it a private company?
It's a private company, but because we were before the public company, so half of the company is actually still, the shareholder is still our government.
More than 50%?
Yes, 51%.
51%, so they can always decide if something goes crazy, maybe?
Yes, they can.
Yeah. So, what is going to happen in the future? I mean, technology is advancing so fast. What can Swisscom contribute in this technology?
A very big change is, of course, that our core business, which was voice or SMS texting, is going down. You don't have to pay money for that anymore because you have your data, which is flat, so we don't earn the money anymore from our core business. But one new area that will come is machine to machine. Like all the devices will be connected, and if in the morning I stand on my scale to get my weight, and it will send it to my PC, and this will send it to my friends, and you lost already a kilo and I don't. And there will be a new era of services, also that more and more devices actually we will be able to communicate with each other, and this is the area where we can grow. The other, of course, is services on top. Like we also provide TV and such kind of services we can get money.
But technology is very, very disruptive right now, right? Like, as you said, there's a voice of IP, so now what's called is becoming data and a downpipe. Is that okay for the telco carrier, or they want to be more than just a downpipe?
It's a big question, of course, and maybe it will come at the moment that you say still that some services need a faster bandwidth than others, so you make a prioritization. And I think actually it's not so absurd anymore that this will come, and so you are willing to pay a higher price, but you know you're always there at the fastest transaction.
So you can buy premium bandwidth for.
I think this is a scenario that's possible.
And then you can get cheap data for other stuff. And but TV also is being disrupted a little bit now, maybe with YouTube and.
Absolutely. Actually, I just read today that also now Google wants to produce now our own TV station to broadband actually. So very disruptive.
And so is Swisscom interested to put fiber everywhere in Switzerland? Fiber internet? Is it a priority?
Fiber is a big priority, and we're working, and in the next few years all of the big cities in Switzerland will be enhanced, and we really want to bring the fiber into the home of the households to have there the fast power.
Do we need a political will for this to happen, or is it just business? people will pay for it, or is it the government needs to say, now we do it?
We say bandwidth will be crucial also in the future. And we are now at a time where the copper, we still can open it, and with smart technology like vectoring, we have now new algorithms which can make it faster, but there will be a limit. So the next step there will be fiber, and this is why we really want to and Swisscom actually is making hundreds of millions in investments there at the moment.
And how about spectrum is limited, right? If you use the digital TV, you can free up some 700 megahertz white spaces. Is that going to be used by Swisscom, or is it going to be unlicensed and everybody has a little Wi-Fi router at home? And
okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about
specifics. Okay. So let's. Can you say some of the ideas, the latest ones you're working on that you think are fascinating and awesome? What's going on right now at Swisscom? You'd like to promote?
Okay.
As examples.
Yes. You know, most of the ideas are ideas regarding to existing services, and so they are not, wow, this is crazy, never thought of before, but for the users, if we do it, it's a big step. Like they said, we have Swisscom TV, and they said it would be so great if I can watch the pictures I have on my PC on the TV, and now we made it happen, as an instance. So for the user, it's a big benefit. You can say, it's not so, this is close, but also there we saw so many people had a similar idea, and it helps us to prioritize. And by doing this, we can bring a need. Another idea also, it doesn't have a lot to bring, but people say, I get annoyed by the people who call me at home and ask me, oh, you want to buy wine, you know, marketeers, or even people who are disturbing. And so we make now a blacklist where you can say this number, it doesn't have to ring anymore. It's not guaranteed yet, but we tried to make it happen. It was also an idea that we pitched, and we said, yeah, we want to give it back to the user.
So how big a budgets do you have to create all these ideas? Is that a secret?
It's not that the labs have the budget and the labs have to develop their ideas. Actually, we are quite a small team. We are 5 people, and we are busy with talking to the community, actually making the service better, always improving. In a month, actually, the whole website will be new. But we will present it to the people within Swisscom who are in charge of products. And then we want that they make it happen.
All right, so big things coming up, and it's going to be fun to follow on the labs.swisscom.ch.
Everybody's invited.
Everybody.
Swisscom.ch/labs. Come and visit.
Anybody in the whole world, or just Swiss
Yes,
people?
everybody. You don't have to be a Swisscom customer. You can, read, it's open to read. Anybody can, but everybody also can register. All you need is an email address, and there you go.